What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. You know, guys, I read a lot of comments to my videos here on YouTube. I get a lot of email, and by reading those, it's easy for me to get a sense of what people are feeling and what they are thinking. And it's easy to see by reading a lot of those that people base their perceptions of what a collapse is going to look like more on fantasy than reality and history. You know, as preppers, we all like to read prepping fiction. We like to watch prepping related movies, television shows, and by doing that, it puts that in your mind that that's the way it's going to actually be. But you look at history, and the fantasy is usually far disconnected from reality. For example, I'm sure that most of you have heard the term running and gunning. It's commonly used in prepper circles by people who think they're going to be involved in one gunfight after another. They think that it's going to be like in the movies or in the survival fiction novels. They're going to be the hero. It's going to be one firefight after another, and they're going to always come out, unscathed. They're going to take down their enemies. They're going to be the ultimate survivor in this fantasy that they have made up in their minds. When in reality, you're much more likely to be trying to till up a place to plant a garden, or trying to catch a squirrel or a rabbit, or working with your neighbors to form a community watch to protect you all from theft, vandalism, and crime. And guys, something else that I've seen over and over again over the years is people thinking that a collapse, hyperinflation, economic collapse, or really any type of disaster is going to result in the United States government completely going away, completely being vanished from the face of the earth. When in reality, anything that would take the United States government completely out of existence is going to be so horrendous that most people aren't going to make it anyway. The federal government has put in contingency plans. The federal government isn't going to just go away because of an economic collapse, hyperinflation, or anything like that. They have contingency plans to stay in power. They have bunkers. They have stockpiles. They have weapons. They have everything they need to stay in power. And that's not saying that they will keep control of every location, every area. But there will be government, federal government still in place that is still trying to call the shots. And like I said, they might not be able to control every location, which that's going to be the case. They have to pull back, and their reach may be limited, but the federal government is just going to go completely away, poof, gone. And they're going to always be there trying to get power back, trying to gain more power. Something else that becomes very obvious by reading those comments and those emails is that a lot of preppers think that they're going to be an island. They think that they're going to board themselves up in their homes, just them and their family, and they're going to make it through. They're going to wait it out, they're going to make it through, and they'll come out unscathed. In reality, it's not going to be that way. You're going to need other people. No man is an island. You only have so much skills. You only have so much resources. People will have to work together. You're going to need a group. I know a lot of you don't want to hear that because a lot of people that's in prepping community don't actually like other people, it seems. They don't trust other people. It's just the nature of being a prepper. You're like a secret squirrel. You think you're going to put back everything you have, and you're going to make it on your own. And that might work, for a couple of months. However, after a while, you're going to need other people. You only have so many skills. You only have so much time that you can, and so much energy to do things. And only so much you can do on your own. You might need medical treatment. You might not have the skills to do that with. You might need dental treatment. You might need to go outside your home, your immediate family, or a small little group, and get, medical or dental assistance. You may try to build something. You might need to repair something. You might need to barter for something that you didn't think of to put back. You're going to need other people. I know, we want to survive on our own. We don't want to have to deal with other people. And like I said, a lot of preppers are secret squirrels. A lot of preppers are loners. And most people don't want to hear this, but you're going to have to need other people. Now, should you go out and form, a survival group? And that's definitely, a possibility. There's been books written on forming survival groups. However, those are often fall apart over time. And in my opinion, you can do that, but it needs to be, a group of like-minded individuals who are actually friends and actually know each other. But do you actually need to go out and form a group? And in my opinion, you actually don't. You need friends, your immediate location, because, like I said, you might need to be asking for help. You might need to be building a barn. You might need to be digging, a root cellar, repairing something. You need friends who have different skills, and maybe their friends have more skills. It's going to be a community effort. Your neighbors, your immediate family, your close family. In my opinion, those people are the best survival group you can form, is your community. You can have, your survival group of 5 or 6 families, and you can cover, a lot of skills and do a lot of things with that survival group. However, eventually, you're going to come out of your protected shell, your retreat area, and intermingle and interact with, other people. Because no matter how many people you have, most likely you're not going to have enough to have all the skills that you need to repair, to build. You're going to need help. It's going to be a community thing. And your survival group, could become a target of your community. So it's best to go ahead and intermingle with the community and work within the community to survive. Now, when something first happens, you might want to pull back and be a secret squirrel for a few months, but then come out and start working with the community, because community is going to want to get back to normal, and they're going to work together to get back to normal. And if your group is standoffish, then your group could become a target. It needs to be a community effort. Your immediate family is part of your survival group. Your extended family is the next chain in your survival group link. And thirdly is your community as a whole. So guys, don't think that you're going to be able to just pull back, lock yourself in your home, and survive forever. Eventually, you're going to need more skills than what you have. You're going to need more resources than what you've put back. You're going to have to come out and intermingle and work with the community to actually build back. A lot of people don't like to hear this. It's going to get a lot of comments, negative comments, I would say, but it's the truth. If you look at history, if you look at Venezuela, for example, if you look at Argentina, for example, people worked together in the community. People bartered. People needed skills that they didn't have. That's why it's important to put back things like, gold and silver, for example, because you want to be able to barter for things you didn't think of, things you need, things you don't have. You might have to barter for help. We all get older. We get less physically able to do hard chores, hard tasks. And we have to get help. We have to pay someone to come in and help us put that barn up, to lift these objects, to till this garden up. I'm 49 years old right now, and I can tell a huge difference between now and what I was when I was, say, 39. And I'm sure 10 years from now, when I'm 59, I can tell a lot more difference then than I can right now. Things are getting more difficult to do, even for me. And I have to get help sometimes. I got friends that come and help. And some things I might have to actually pay someone to come and help me with. That's why it's important to have things like gold and silver put back, because that will allow you to have an exchange method to actually barter for things you don't actually have put back, or skills you don't have, or just help in general. But anyways, guys, the video was helpful. If you found it at least entertaining, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. It's always appreciated, guys. And don't forget to go over to my website, Creekmore.com. There's a link in the description box below, and download my free Backyard Homesteading on 5 acres or less ebook. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Creekmore out of here, and I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully.